India is rising as a military power and our adversaries are watching closely. From September 2nd to 3rd, the Indian Air Force is conducting a high intensity exercise over the Arabian Sea, just 200 nautical miles from Karachi and within 70 nautical miles of Pakistan controlled airspace. A NOTAM has been issued warning of missile firing in this sensitive region. But here is the big question: what exactly is being tested? Is this just routine training, or is India preparing for the future with trials of BrahMos Next Generation missile or the Astra Mk-III Beyond Visual Range air-to-air missile, now renamed Gandiva? The Indian Air Force has issued a NOTAM or Notice to Air Missions marking a 2-day exercise in the Arabian Sea from September 2nd at 11 am to September 3 at 2 pm. A NOTAM is essentially a warning to pilots and airlines telling them that certain airspace will be restricted because of unusual activities like missile testing, firing or training. The exercise zone lies very close to Pakistan's airspace, 200 nautical miles from Karachi and just 70 nautical miles from their controlled region. This alone signals that India is flexing its muscles at a time when regional tensions remain high. Now the real intrigue begins. The IAF has only called this a routine exercise, but the coordinates and timing suggest something interesting. The declared zone overlaps with the range profiles of India's most advanced missile projects currently in testing. The two prime candidates are the Astra Mk-III air-to-air missile, Gandiva, and the BrahMos Next Generation cruise missile. Both represent a giant leap in India's defense capabilities and both are being groomed to become frontline weapons against our adversaries. Let's first talk about the Astra Mk-III, also known as Gandiva. Developed by the DRDO, this missile is India's most ambitious beyond visual range air-to-air weapon. Its range is up to 340 kilometers when the target is flying at higher altitudes and about 190 kilometers at lower altitudes. That means an Indian fighter jet armed with Gandiva can destroy enemy aircraft before they even come close to our airspace. The missile is powered by a dual fuel ducted ramjet engine, giving it sustained speed of up to Mach 4.5. Unlike older missiles, Gandiva can chase down even highly maneuverable fighter jets. It has an angle of attack of up to 20 degrees, meaning it can target aircraft making sharp turns. It also features plus or minus 10 km snap up and snap down capability, which means it can hit targets flying higher or lower than the launching aircraft. This makes it deadly against fighters, bombers, refuelers and even IAF surveillance planes. Once inducted into service, the Astra Mk-III will be mounted on India's Su-30 Mk and the Tejas light combat aircraft. Currently, Gandiva is in its final development stages with ongoing trials. The DRDO expects it to be combat ready around 2031. But before that, several tests are required, especially for its solid fuel ducted ramjet propulsion system. So, is this NOTAM exercise linked to one of those crucial tests? Many experts believe yes, because the coordinates match its operational range. Now let's turn to the BrahMos Next Generation missile or BrahMos NG. The original BrahMos, inducted in 2005, is already one of the most lethal cruise missiles in the world. It can be launched from land, sea, subsea or air and has a range of over 400 kilometers with a maximum speed of Mach 2.8. The BrahMos NG, however, is an even more advanced version. It maintains a range of around 290 kilometers but is far lighter and sleeker, weighing just 1.33 tons compared to the current 2.65 ton air-launched BrahMos. It can be carried in greater numbers. A Su-30 Mk will be able to carry 4 BrahMos NG missiles, while the Tejas fighter can carry 2. This gives India unmatched flexibility. The BrahMos NG will also be faster to launch, harder to intercept and easier to integrate with multiple platforms, making it a prime deterrent weapon. Former Air Chief Marshal V.R. Chowdhury had once said that the BrahMos NG will be the IAF's primary deterrent weapon in future wars. It will give India the ability to strike deep into enemy territory with precision, knocking out bases, radars and command centers. Given that the current NOTAM zone lies near the Arabian Sea and an area where BrahMos trials are usually conducted, it is entirely possible that this exercise is linked to BrahMos NG testing. So which one is it, Gandiva or BrahMos NG? While the IAF has kept the details under wraps, the evidence point towards advanced missile trials. The Astra Mk-III requires ongoing tests for propulsion and range validation, and its 340-kilometer profile fits the declared zone. At the same time, BrahMos NG trials are also scheduled in this period, and the Arabian Sea is a perfect testing ground for it. Some analysts believe the exercise could even involve both systems, one for air-to-air dominance and one for precision land and sea strikes.